Hey family, Dr. Pyant, Mindset for Freedom. How are you? Oh, I hope that you are doing fine. I hope that you are taking that breath and giving your mind and your body a chance to pause, to reset. I talk about the nervous system and a lot I talk about the parasympathetic nervous system because those of you that know me already, you know that I am a doctor, a family and marriage therapist, and my expertise is trauma. And my expertise of trauma is not only working with cognitive behavioral therapy, which helps people to change the way they think about something. So that's one of the expertise. And the other one that I took a deeper dive into was the brain. How does what we do, how is that processed in our head, in our brain? So having studied many different theories, still doing studies and learning about the brain and trauma, because I was always interested in learning why we do what we do. So, one of the things I wanted to talk to you today about why things happen seemingly the way they happen, from my experience, is talking about words, and the words that we speak out of our mouth, the things that we say, and the words that you speak over yourself. But let's just talk about words. You know, I was trying to go live because I really wanted to have this live interaction with you, but I ain't that savvy yet. I gotta ask my daughter uh, later on, how do you do it? Because I really wanted to have the live interaction because I wanted to hear words from you so that I can exchange with you. But since I am not live, I have to go with what words I hear people saying a lot of, and things like, um, I feel so drained. You do? Do you know what you're saying? You're saying that you have nothing. Because what is the picture that you get when you say the word drained? Just think of drained. You don't feel filled up. So you're making yourself what you say. You're that vibration that you're connecting with of drained is drained. It doesn't give you any life force. So instead of saying, I feel so drained, why can't we change that to taking a breath, get some clarity? I just need to reboot. I need to reset. What do you get? What do you feel when you say, I need to reset or I need to reboot? When you reboot your car and give your battery a charge, your car jumps. You get a jump in life. When you reset, you unconsciously and subconsciously stop everything that's in the subconscious mind from coming forth because you're putting yourself, your mind, your energy, your frequency in a different place. So you see what I mean? Words have impact and they have power, and they create your environment. They create our environment. So speak those words over your life that you want to see happen. Don't say what you can't have. Don't say negative things over yourself. Somebody said to me the other day, they couldn't think of another word. And that might happen. Well, you got Google. So you go to Google and get a synonym, a positive synonym for the word. Make sense? Because your brain, our brain, stores the memory and the frequency. And we are trying at this time in our lives, those of you that are connected to me are connected because of consciousness, because of awareness, because of self-care, because of self-help, yes, because of healing. Those are the algorithms. So if you're connected because of that, then you are awakened. Something in you is vibrating with you. Something is you is connecting you that when you go on TikTok or Instagram, you just want to talk or hear things about consciousness, or you want to hear things about self-care. Somebody that can inspire you. You have to be awakened to change. I was thinking about formulating that, but you do. Because if you're not conscious of who you are and what you are doing and the impact that it is having on you, you won't change. You will stay in the same physical position because mentally you have accepted that this is okay. This is okay. So let's take a easy scenario. Sitting on your couch or your chair, your lovely chair that you have, doing nothing, or laying in your bed, scrolling on your phone, and it's now 3 o'clock. You didn't get up, wash up, brush your teeth, get something to eat, and flop in front of the TV. That's not okay. I'm talking to the retirees, I guess, because people that go to work, for you, you go to work all day, you do everything you got to do, put that energy out there, and when you come home, you disconnect. Instead of you connecting on another vibrational level to what's real, which is your family, which is where your real service is at, you just practice your service being at work. Now you can come home and give service, and then you can get back the reward from giving the service to your loved ones. Give your children some attention. Give your husband or your mate or your partner some attention, and give yourself some attention. Don't sit back to be entertained so quickly when you get home. Now, see, I know this must be the spirit because this is not what I was going to talk about. I was only talking about words, but I'm talking about how words impact and influence the energy, and not only the words that you do or speak, but the actions. Remember, I told you consciousness, you should be able to say it with me: C plus A equals M. Consciousness, the way you're thinking about something, plus action, whatever you do about it, equals manifestation. So if you're not conscious about the things that you do, you think you are because can't nobody tell you nothing. So you're not conscious. See, conscious people are open and receptive. And it doesn't mean you have to agree with everything or believe everything, but you're open. You're listening. You're trying to figure it out. And you're taking it in. You're not automatically saying, so that's just the way I am. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with this. I'm just fine. You are not just fine doing nothing. You are not just fine playing your video games or being on Instagram for 3 and 4 hours and not doing any self care, not doing any mind work, not doing any cleaning of yourself, cleaning of your house, not doing anything but playing. You see what I mean? So, what's the takeaway? My words have power and they affect my energy. I will watch what I say. I will become conscious of my words and I will speak life over myself. What's the other takeaway? It is not okay for me not to have self care. It is not okay for me not to shift from my habit, which is my job that I do all day, to my person, who I am when I come into my home space. And whether you have kids, whether you have family, whether you just have you, when you come into that door of your house, I want you to take a breath. When you get out of that car, when you get off that train, when you finish wherever you're coming from, I want you to stop. I want you to breathe in 6, And I want you to say, I am present in this space. I am conscious in this place. I am present in this space. I am conscious in this place. To see what I need to see, to hear what I need to hear, to impact what needs to be impacted. And I'm grateful. And I'm grateful. That's what I want you to do. I want you to remember that you can change. I want you to remember that you are conscious and that things do take time, but you have to decide that you're going to do them and that you're going to be consistent with speaking positive things and doing things that keep you awake. Because when you keep your frequency at a certain level, more will come your way. You can't put something into a hand that's closed. It must be open. You must be vibrating at a frequency of gratitude and love. And these things that I told you will help to lift your frequency. Okay? That's why I told you. All right. Well, thank you for listening. As you can see, I'm sweating. This is Florida weather. I am not talking. I am not mad with you in the north. I have a little sniffle from coming back from the north. I still had a little something going on, but it is about 85 degrees here, and it is about 6:30, quarter to 7. And you see, we still got plenty of sunlight. But I try to walk in the evening so that it's not so hot. But I want to thank you for listening. I'm building my website so that when you go there, I'll have some goodies for you. I want to share the strategies and the gifts that I have, things that have helped me, that I know will help you too. Because trauma, you know the rest of that word, is drama. But you and I together, we can fix that. Because I know how the mind operates. I got the magic. So share this video, like and comment. If you need to, go to my YouTube page where you will find other inspiring messages that I have shared down through the months, not the years. It's only been a year. And I'll talk to you again later. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will do the same. Thank you, and remember to breathe. Shalom.